DTI fam, what is good? Another week of training. Ended the last video right before I'm starting this one day-wise. And that one yesterday was brutal. Midday, we're in the middle of a heat wave. It was like 90 degrees. Ended up like shifting my runs around just so I could have a 5-mile easy run. Heading to Giddy Goat this morning to run at Run Club with the boys. It's just before 6 in the morning. We're gonna go get some early miles, probably get some late ones. I'm most likely gonna do either my Easy 6 with strides or my Easy 7. I'm leaving for Ohio today, so a lot of things are getting moved around, but gotta get the run in. So I'm gonna go. I know they have 8. I could do 8, but it's speed work, and I know like it'll like shift. I'll have to do some of it alone. It's super hilly over here. So since I'm with everybody else, I'm just gonna do probably the 7. But we'll see how it goes. It's already over 80 degrees. It's not even 6 a.m. So it has been extremely hot. And coming off of Florida, I basically died in the heat for 4 days. Not necessarily the best, but we're getting after it. Yesterday's run was brutal, and not in like a like a challenging way. In like it should never be 90 degrees at 6 a.m. type of way. But we got it done. Unfortunately, couldn't record anything after because I was so damn sweaty. Literally, like my hands were just sliding off the screen. Couldn't wipe them on my clothes because I was just that soaked. But we did complete that run, 7 miles easy. And then did 8 hours back to Ohio. So that's where I'm at this morning. Much better weather right now, like mid 70s at like 7 in the morning. So got 8 miles of some speed work today, 2-mile warm up, then I'll get in some more intervals. And yeah, just looking forward to running without 97 degrees and 90% humidity. Not that it's not gonna be humid here, but it's still gonna feel like a much better calm down from what I've been at. Just pulled out to the park, about a half mile from my parents. This is where I really got into running. I used to run this trail all the time as a kid. My grandma's house was right over there, so it was just super convenient. Come across the street, go back, get some drinks, snacks, whatever from over there, just chill out afterwards. So it's always nostalgic running here. Can't say I've really done much speed work here. There's about to be a massive hill here in a second, but always just get a great feeling being on this trail. First mile of speed work in, and I'm starting to realize like how much fucking off essentially really affects more. It's currently Thursday. I've been back from this bachelor party since Monday. However, I've been struggling nonstop since I got home. And this isn't because my fitness really took a hit, which yes it did. I'm definitely not as strong as I was before I left, but it's mental. In my head I'm like, I'm a little more drained. You can pull back a little bit, you need this. But once I picked up, I'm at that 740 pace, it starts to get easier. When you first start out, everything's over 9s. Yesterday's whole run over 9, and you just become complacent. And that's gonna be something that I really pay attention to going forward in this prep, is that I have the control. I have the control to make the choices during the week, on the weekend, that'll set me up for success, so that mentally I'm prepared to get in and attack these workouts. Whew. 8 miles is now complete. It wasn't pretty. We got it done, and that's what matters. We're stronger for it. Me and Freddie, have been wrestling with a business decision, and as I took off on the run, he kind of sent me a text about just kind of where we're at and what the next move in is, how we may not necessarily know what that is. And I'm not going to go too deep on exactly what that is or my response that I literally just conducted immediately after this. Also, sorry it seems blurry. Once again, sweating all over the camera. But running is a spiritual act. And I think all physical activity is. You just have to be open to it and allow yourself to feel that, because I didn't know what to respond when the run first started. Even through it, like, I'm thinking it through and I didn't know. Immediately when I get done, I pull up the text, I reread it, and it's like words just fell out of me. and essentially just moving in faith. And that is what I told him. It's when God says it, he's going to be a lamp unto our feet. Most of the time we don't know what that path looks like. It's dark, it's unknown, it's scary ahead of us. But every step we take, it just gets illuminated more and more. And so that first step has to be in faith. We have to know that he's got us and we're right where we need to be. And so that's just kind of where we're at. Obviously not going to go into detail. It's more interpersonal business workings, but I think it's applicable to everyone at whatever stage of life you're in. Just, you might not know if it's the right move, but if you feel called, just take that step. Step out in faith. And it might be wrong, but you'll still be redirected. You'll still be blessed for taking that first step. So 8 miles done. Gotta change the oil on the car this morning, so I'm gonna just hang with the fam, do that, then have a cookout later. Here we go. 6 miles, easy. Beautiful day. It's like low 80s, but overcast. Just had a little bit of rain, so honestly, hoping I kind of get sprinkled while I'm out here. Cool me down, but waited till about midday today, going on my lunch break. I'm working from home, so I was able to hydrate, get some food, get plenty of sleep today, and I just feel overall more rested than I have all week long. Just heard from all the boys from the trip. They're kind of feeling run down too, so feeling a little bit better. I know it's not just me, but going to knock out these 6. Hope we feel great after. Halfway through, and we are feeling strong. Best run in a week by far. No better way to get prepped for a long run. I got 14 tomorrow with a little bit of speed intervals in there, and this right here, this is what we needed. Just got back in and cleaned up, and it still stands. Best run of the week. Got in about just under 6.5 with those striders added in. Just under like 8 minutes, or over 8 minutes a mile. I think it was 8:06. So feeling really strong on those. Even with the heat, felt pretty good throughout. Fueled, hydrated, all of that. So gonna roll that in tomorrow and have what is hopefully a great long run as well. I've been dripping. Like, I put on my canes as soon as I got home, and I had puddles in them I had to dump out. I've never had it before, but this humidity has been no joke for the past week. I really hope that the weather starts to get a little bit normal, so at least it'll be cooler in the mornings, because I don't know how much more I can take of this. Good morning. Happy freaking Saturday. Long run day. Just had to go drop Mandy off at home. We went to an international festival here in Lorain. Happens once a year. I haven't been in years, so we got a bunch of food. Got some ice cream from a local shop last night. So needless to say, I got plenty of fuel in my body. But up this morning, just took her home. Already pounded some electrolytes, getting some G1M Sport Plus in. Going to take a gel here as soon as I wrap up this video, and I'm going to take 3 on the run with me. I have 14 miles, 7 at like an 8:15 to 8:30 pace, and then I have 10 different pushes of just about a minute at 7:15 to 7:30, or 7:15 to 7:20. So pushing there, and then 4 minutes easy for those 10 sets, and then just finish out easy all the way to 14. So going to knock out this run, same place I've been all week, right on the trail down the street from my parents' house. And yeah, sleep, honestly, like I felt like I was up and down all night, and like when I first got up I was a little groggy, not really wanting to get up. Maybe it's the G1M Plus activating the caffeine, but I feel really good right now. So I think it's gonna be a good run. The beard's out of control. I gotta get this thing trimmed down soon. But overall, feeling really good about this run. Let's just hope I feel like that when I get done. I had to get back inside and cleaned up before I filmed how the run went. Already cleaned up, chilling with the dog. There's another one in the other room, sleeping on a chair. But it all worked out. Felt like a strong run. Cloud cover was great. I believe I finished up with like 8 minutes, 6 seconds per mile or something like that. So pretty strong. With those pushes in there, made it a little bit tougher, but 4-minute recovery was nice. Pretty sure everyone was pretty right in range. But yeah, overall, strong Saturday run. Like I said, this is going to be where we wrap up the videos. Tomorrow, Sunday, it's an off day. It's also my drive back to Charlotte day, so not really going to be a ton to film anyway. Then Monday, we'll kick off a new week, where hopefully we'll be a little more on target. But
for this week, I'm just proud that even with the traveling on Monday, really feeling beaten down and exhausted, I hit every single run, all of the paces. Yeah, they weren't on the day they were supposed to be, but they still got done. And that is a win for me. That's going to be a win for the week, a win for the training block. 40 miles plus some random little distances on the week from strides. And very happy with how it turned out, given how it started. So appreciate y'all for tuning in as always, and we will see you next week. Peace.